Hello, people, and right now this is My Hero Academia. What if Deku had a wind quirk part 2? Alright, so now we're at the point of where Midoriya is starting to leave his house. He goes off to school and he takes his entrance exam. He does the writing test better than he did inside the original because he wasn't as pushing himself as before from his training with All Might. And therefore, like when he had the time to train his wind quirk, he was also training his mind. Sorry if I didn't actually have to put that in before. But now, let's continue. After he takes the writing portion, now is the fighting part. He sees Ochako, and now when he tries to go up to her, he tries to talk with her. Tenya Ida gets in his way again, like usual. But don't worry, after the conversation, and it all goes pretty much the same. But this time, when Midoriya goes on, he doesn't fall behind as much. He uses his wind quirk to pull himself a bit more further ahead. Wasn't enough since he wasn't forcing it all out that much. He was trying to focus more on one for all, just like how All Might had mentioned earlier. Like yesterday. I meant yesterday. Alright. Now, the first robot he encounters, he tries to blow at it at least once to do something. Aoyama blasts it away, just like in the original story. Aoyama goes off. Midoriya still starts to panic. He's still not finding any robots at all to smash, to break, to blow apart. Everybody's counting their points. Midoriya starts to panic even more. Alright, now, just when the 0-point robot appears, everybody starts to panic. Midoriya goes straight out of his mind. He starts to lose it all. Now, when he tries to run away, he hears a girl scream. He notices it's Ochako. Once again, like in the sludge villain attack, he moved his legs without thinking, but this time, when he jumps, he's 2 times faster than All Might, using his wind quirk combined with his one-for-all quirk, therefore strengthening his speed and power. He goes straight through the machine, bursting faster and faster. And then he flies straight out of the city. He seems like he's in trouble now, being able to save them, being able to save Ochako. He was very glad of that. He's very sad, but he tries to focus himself back together. And now, while he's falling down, he thinks to himself, Detroit Smash? Maybe? No, I could probably use my wind quirk. Yes, probably the best course of action. He gets ready himself. He starts feeling the energy of the air flowing right through him while he's falling down from such incredible height. He focuses. He tries to relax his body. The pain is still there, but no, he won't let it get to him. He's getting closer to the ground. But then, boom! Just like an airbender, he blows a gust of wind straight to the ground, preventing himself from taking any fall damage, preventing himself from breaking any more bones, and from dying. He saves himself. He falls down again after the little height that he has. He kind of hurt his nose and fell on his face. But everything's okay. After about 10 or 20 minutes later, Recovery Girl finds him outside the city, surprised and shocked at this, just like every other teacher that was watching the entrance exam of the fighting portion. She heals him and kind of impressed, but also kind of scared for the boy. She doesn't know what to do with him. It's like, this is kind of new. We never seen a boy like this before. All Might was shocked when he saw this. He tries to think of there being any way to give him any notes of what to do, but he couldn't think of any. And as per usual, when he exits the entrance exam, he goes home. He goes back to his mom. The time passes by. He still wonders if he did good enough for the entrance exam. Still feeling as he did in the original, he doesn't feel all that well. He gets the letter from UA. He opens it up. Same thing happens, but the conversation kind of changes a little. Midoriya, you've got quite the quirk there. You really got to control that power of yours. A little more than you need. No, a lot more. You're gonna have to go through some more training if you want to really put yourself into UA. You have to give it more than everything you've got. Try to focus with all your power. Focus. Learn as much as you can. Hope you're training from the time, because things might get harder. Midoriya is happy for himself for passing. Now, he just tries to go ahead and move on. And that right there is where I think I'm going to leave it off at for now. Okay? Alright. Oh, and by the way, my original first story that I was gonna do was a what if on, well, I kind of have it scripted already from before this channel had started, but I plan to do this one first, of what if Deku had a wind quirk. So in the next video, it will be what if Deku had a sludge form quirk. I know it sounds like it might not really be possible, but hey, I think it would be interesting. Even though I do plan to keep some of it a bit like as close to the story as possible, but having some changes to it. I want to make like the story in some sort of way for now, so it would be good enough like this. You know how like the origins would kind of stay the same, not that much changed. And so yeah, I kind of have it scripted down for like a part 1, part 2, and maybe a part 3, but I don't think I remember that I finished it. Oh, and in the future, maybe once I'm like in the middle of, like maybe after part 2 of what if Deku had the sludge form quirk, I might do what if Deku has an infinity copy quirk. That's right, infinity. This one story I'm going to create, he's going to be OP. If you've seen Anime Junkie, he's made quite a few OP characters of Midoriya, about him being really strong and being really OP. So I'm going to make an OP story myself. Not a perfect copy, but an infinity copy. I'm still excited about this channel. Still excited about all these videos that I'm planning to do. Don't worry. Alright. Now this is Gengar X signing off.